So you're going to be in constant conflict with yourself every single time. You're going to always question yourself and question what you're really doing in life if you don't know what your values are, if you don't know what you stand by. Anthony Robbins will say that values comes as or value comes from a mixed bag of experiences, of long life experiences, conditionings that comes through punishment or reward. And values are things that we hold so dear to us. Values are things that are so important to us. So when we talk about values, when we talk about things that are so dear to us, this because people are shaped differently. People are made up based on the experiences they've had, based on the things they've heard, based on the things they have done. So based on that, a lot of people derive their values from different sources, different things, and values are peculiar and different to people. So I could have one particular value and it's something I hold dear to, and somebody else might have another value and that's something that they hold dear to, because as we keep growing, we are getting more experiences from different places, and also our values can change from time to time. Okay, so what are values? Values are what we hold dear to us. Values are things that we place importance to, and as a person, we are supposed to have core values. Organizations have their values, countries have their values. Like Nigeria's value is peace and unity. You see it in the national flag, green and white. One of our values. So, for a person, core values are deep, essential values that are central to who we are as a person. They express what we really believe about ourselves, about other people, about our environment, and about the world in general. So, that's what core values are. And over time, sometimes people mix values and goals. The thing is that values help you to know what your life purpose are, but setting goals help you towards having to achieve your life purpose. God created everybody for a particular reason in this world, and if you have not discovered why, then you're in the right place, because you're going to learn over time to be able to discover what you want for yourself and how you can go about it. So, for instance, now I know that one of my values is towards growth and learning. I set goals towards that growth and learning because I know that one of the purpose I have in this life is to be able to help a lot of people to be able to better life in one way or the other. But I can't be able to get to my goal or get to my life purpose if I don't start by knowing what my values are. So when I know my values, I set goals towards having to achieve what I want. So I have to learn, I have to unlearn, and I have to relearn everything so that I can be able to achieve my goal. So different people have their values, and some of my values you can see there is discipline, there is love, there is service, there is contribution, there is growth, there is fun, there is flexibility, and there's cheerfulness. So over time, value changes as well. The hierarchy of value. So somebody's value can be spirituality. One of their values is spirituality and is number 10. But over time, when you start growing and you start coming close to God, that number 10 value changes to number 2 or number 1. And you see that you're more spiritual and you want to have a more deeper relationship with God. So over time, the hierarchy of value changes. And for me, there are some certain things I do, and people question me and wonder, why do you do this particular thing? It's simply because of the kind of person I am over time. Dedication is one of my values. So I give in my time and my energy into whatever I have to do, simply because I know what drives me and I know where I'm headed and I know what I want to do. So value help you to be able to shape your life in a certain way that, and it distinguishes you from every other person and makes you to stand out because you know where you're headed and you know what you want for yourself. So if you don't have your values written down, it's important that it's written down. It's important you go over them year after year, month after month, and see what you like, what you want to drop. Because if it's not written down on pen and paper, it is not clear. You wouldn't know what exactly drives you. So it has to be written down. These are my core values. These are for me. This is what I want. Write it down so whoever can see it can run with it, so that you too can run with it. And when your life is shaped in a particular way, you will notice that at the end of the day, you will sleep every night or every week and feel like, okay, my life is becoming, being fulfilled in a little way, one way or the other. My life is making sense and being fulfilled. So thank you so much. Ensure to please share to your friend, like and comment.